Hey, what's going on, guys? KIM-1 here. In this video I'd like to demonstrate how I managed to tune the interval timer on my KIM-1 emulator and what in particular I've changed in the source code and how exactly it works at the moment. But before we start diving into the source code, let me demonstrate how the timer program from the first boot of KIM is actually working currently. So if I go to this timer PDP, this is the paper tape for a timer. And here I go to converter, paste, convert to DCB dump, copy and paste and assemble and upload, and then go into 0200, Control G to run, and I press 1 here, and here is the timer. And you might be wondering that it's slower than it has to be, and that's because of the video recording software. And here I want to introduce another sort of, I don't know how to call it, option probably that you might be you might want basically. So for instance, if I just stop this one, and here, now we go into the source code. So if my video recording software wasn't running, the timer would be running faster, definitely. So here is how we can measure the scale. Here is how we can scale this sort of a thing. So here I have the scale of 9. So we have I'm multiplying the value by the clock divide rate, and in order to run this, I'm using a promise here that calls countdown asynchronously. So unlikely the set timeout function, this worked much faster. So here I had a set timeout function before, but that was slow as hell. Even at the delay of 0, it's already horribly slow. So yeah, just to give you an idea, so if we set scale to 1, for instance, and reproduce the same experience here, so paste, assemble, upload, 0200, and run. So yeah, you see, like now it goes a bit faster than 1 second, so it just goes slightly a little bit faster. But again, if I turn on my video recording software, would it be just not lightning fast, but even faster, basically. So just wanted to give you an idea how this scaling factor can be used to alter the speed of the timer. So the relative difference between like if we're writing to the addresses 17, 04, 05, 06, and 07, it does reproduce the clock divide rate. So the way how to slow down things is just multiplying the value count is equals to value multiplied by this constants to mimic sort of original delays, like the differences between the delays. But again, depending on what runs on your computer, and depending on currently, and depending on what how fast your computer is, you might want to change the scale. I know this is weird, and probably there is a much better solution to make it sort of automatically. But yeah, I'm too dumb to do that at the moment, at the very least. So at the moment, that's how I manipulate this sort of a thing. So just by setting the scale variable here. So for instance, if we, let's say, give it a scale of 2, or maybe even 3, for instance, and update and paste, assemble, upload, 0200, run, and so you say like now it's around how it should be. So it's around 1 second per one. Yeah, like so here, like. These are the milliseconds and these are the seconds. So now visually it seems like the speed is appropriate. So seems like it should be. And just to show you another idea, so let's just stop this one and update. So here is an experimental program from Dominic. It doesn't yet work properly, but just to give an idea how the delays have been changed. So if I assemble this and upload and 0200 and go, so it goes really faster, and this is comparable to the speed of how this works on a real KIM, basically. So again, like if I stop, go to 0200 and go. The point is that they should disappear. So once go in next cell, it should disappear in the previous. But I have some bugs with the display emulation, so yeah, still need to figure out how to fix this one in particular. But anyway, as for regarding the timers, it's now kind of can be tuned basically. So if I go, here's how this happens. And again, like for those interested, here within the timer class, here is the timer, and here the function, the right function, we have the scale variable. I don't know, probably I could make it like a global to reference from the console at some point. So that might have made sense. I don't know, but for now it's just here. So that's how it works. So yeah, that's it from my side. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.